What up, everybody? It's Ponter here, and today we've got a special game. This is a game that's long time coming. I have finally done it. I have finally got 2K score as air in a ranked game. Of course, it's on Space Needle. Where else would you do such score whoring other than Space Needle? But it wasn't intentional. I first want to emphasize it was not an intentional score whoring occasion. It just kind of happened. And if you recall, I've done a video on how Elian managed to get his 2K score. And I'm doing this one to show how I did it, because I took a little different approach. And also to, of course, brag about it. And to finally let everybody know that I've done it. Because it is kind of embarrassing how many hours I played air and did not get it. I think I'm at around like 260 hours of just air. And that's a lot of hours to not get 2K. Anybody else who has not got 2K air, you just can't say anything to me now. I am invincible. And I want to do this video specifically also to thank this guy right here. This is Gut Player and another Smurf, otherwise known as Kremlin Agent. We're not going to read into that one too much. And he is going to thankless, or he's just going to, without any asking for help from me, other than when I asked it directly in that video that I did, he's going to just feed me TA like relentlessly the entire game, and that's going to be very important for the scoring. Now, we're also going to be helped by a couple other factors. So, see, look at this. He's already dumping TA onto me. Beautiful. So, yeah, and he's telling the whole team to give TA to me. I'm not even sure if anybody really follows those instructions. I don't expect anybody to pool me TA unless I'm, like, playing in for something, but especially, like, I had no expectations of success because I looked at the teams and I didn't think the game was going to last long enough, because you kind of need three things. You need somebody to pool you TA, obviously. You need multiple people, ideally. See, I go and get repaired by him just to keep the virtuous cycle of score whoring going. But you also need the enemy team to be really bad. And thankfully, the team obliges me in that. Their team is going to be an absolute clown car of incompetence. And it's like halfway through this game, I'm like, are they just trying to feed me TA in order to get me to the 2K? But this was not discussed or asked for. See, I see the arty. I'm slipping through a place where I don't think there's any AA coverage, because I'm going to go and do some spawn raping, because I think spawn raping is fun and appropriate in this situation. And then the third thing you need, so you need a terrible, like, the enemy team, like, they've got like so many noobs, and they're outnumbered. Actually, General X is going to switch teams eventually to counteract the complete unbalance. But I'm going in here, I'm spawn raping, I'm killing arty, living my best life, and then just the ballsy flying over. Like, they have their support is just out to lunch. Like, he's got double arty over there, we got another guy spamming medium arty, and then Small Island is like their only competent player, and I'm putting that competent in big air quotes. So they're going to struggle, and General X has switched. So now it's and then the other thing you need, other than the very incompetent opposing team, is also an incompetent your own team. Like, your own team has to be bad enough that you don't win too fast. Especially on Space Needle from the USA side, you can just crush the other team. Like, if you drop here and take it, and then just like you drop one nuke or enough TA and just kill everything here, and then you can cap that and just end the game. End the game really fast. And yeah, they're kicking this guy because he has negative score, and I hope he doesn't leave because he's just terrible. He's an absolute idiot, and he's just feeding me TA. And I'm going to go, and I see more arty here, so I'm going to go and kill this arty too. But watch this botch job. Small Island actually, like, boogaloos me pretty well here. He targets the scout. Did you see that? He targeted the scout. I kill one and I just fucking die, and then I drop a scan unnecessarily even after I die. This is why you don't feed me TA, and then I'm dropping a fucking carpet bomb. This is like a rage carpet bomb. But now I'm going to talk about the philosophy. So you know what you need. You need a bro who's going to feed you TA. You need a shitty enemy team, and you need a shitty your own team, and that's pretty satisfying. I'm not going to lie. I just blew up 3 RDs. Am I going to clip Spirit Gun? Oh, he gets away, that motherfucker. So once you have that thing, okay, what's your philosophy on TA expenditure? And there's 2 options. You can save for the triple, and you want to, like, I could have done that, but I like the approach of just spending it when you get it. And I like that because you kill units quickly, and then they'll have to spawn more units, and then you just kill them more quickly. And it's just all about speed, because you never know when the game's going to end. You just got to get in there and fuck them up and just kill as many units as you can. So you're going to see a lot of heavy arties out of me, because heavy arties I find are like the most bang for your buck if you land them, right? Like I'm going to whiff a lot of them. And they're already like, look at these guys, they're talking about score and stuff. Like it's a reflection of skill. I kind of agree with General X that like 90% of the time score doesn't matter, and 10% of the time it does. Like it is indicative of like you've generated enough TA or whatever, and it depends on the roles too. Like again, people flame me when I like score low as air, and I'm like, everybody scores low as air relative to other roles. Like it's just really hard to score as air. So like score is relative. Same thing like if you're feeding TA to other people. See, like this, like I would think, like big clusters of stupid support players, you should just arty them all the time. But this guy actually just like retardedly gets out of it. Like players who are really bad, it's hard to lead them because you don't ever know where they're gonna go. And and like this kind of activity gets a lot of score. Like just rolling around with 3 repair tanks, getting shot at and repairing yourself. That generates a lot of score, but it doesn't generate any game impact. Like, I guess you're generating TA that you can then use. And, like, we've just got this stupid blob. Like, all the support players are just blobbing. Like, I don't think they have a competent air player on their team. Like, if their team is just an absolute shambles, like, we can do whatever we want. And, like, again, this is not a competitive game. We're in like, let's just score really high mode. And, like, General X is overextending. There's, like an AA that I can't see, which is really annoying. And yeah, if I had like, I think I kind of made a mistake in dropping that carpet here, because I could have dropped a nuke probably right now if I had not if I saved the carpet and I saved that artillery barrage, I could have dropped a nuke right there. But I'm kind of concerned about nuking so quickly, because all of these guys will just rush in, into the gap and just end the game. So you have to think like kind of meta-wise. Okay, who's their air player? Oh yeah, Spirit Gun. Yeah, Spirit Gun, great infantry player. But like air he's got a lot of work to do, and yeah, he has to put in 260 hours of air to get good. I guess like that's what it took me. Like it took me a lot of time grinding in pubs to figure out like the micro and the positioning. And I think I'll show a game, especially in those small like a 5v5s. Or like kind of the smaller games, you can really demonstrate like the impact of having a skilled air player, where you could just, if you're up against like one support player and you're good at air, you could just be so devastating. Look at this guy, he's a support player and he's getting a medium tank, and then this guy's just got his triple arty. Oh my god, like these guys, like I don't even know, man. Like there are some new players and they are just like shitting up the server, and like people were really mad at them for being so bad. I don't have a problem with being in the server and being bad. Like, do your thing, but I mean, you're gonna get flamed if you're running around with triple RD. Like, I would just take 10% off there, guys, and like don't go full RD all the time. But yeah, I'm in my safe space, just like banging the spawn. I see good players coming over here, so I'm gonna go and support him in his little push over here. Get a repair off this guy. Like it's always good. Like Obviously, you want to just get reps off the guy who's repairing you. Just make it easy for them. Like, I wish you got some drops. Yavoy with the star. Yeah, I'm kind of ignoring the shenanigans of the other team, but he's got a star MLRS. Living his best life. Doing the proper thing, killing the buildings. Like, Scooper Skunk is so annoying. Like, he's kind of like the one of the... It's still... yeah, look at the score. Yeah, we'll take a look at the score. So it's 10 minutes. I'm the highest scoring. We've got... Like, this point, I realize, like, I have a hope here. Like, they're so dumb. And they're just doing everything in their power to give me score. Like, they're just overextending tanks and then repairing them while I'm killing them. Like, oh, it's beautiful. And finally, the AA gets here. And looks like somebody tried to air me, those cheeky bastards. But I've got ranked up choppers galore. I'm doing split chopper shenanigans over here. Gonna go help out Get Player again. And yeah, good player. What a phenomenal team player. Like, he'll go from utterly dominating a game with air to the point where it's like not even fair. And he did that recently. And then some games will just play like all... Oh yeah, and there's my nuke. Yeah. So that gets me... That's not even a very good nuke, I would say. Gets me to 1,000. And you see, look, immediately the team is just going for the kill. And I don't begrudge that, like, I would do this normally. Like, they're not here to help me get fucking 2K. Yavoy with the smoke. Oh, I love it. That's a supportive mindset right there. Smoke in the push. That's a perfect spot. Like, you tuck in so you can hide your AA from stuff. Look, they got Artie in the back. I'm going to go kill that. And again, targeting the scout. Who's targeting the scout? What a fucking genius. Oh, no, he fucked up. And we're going to get the cap. And, like, see, this is where I realize, like, okay, this is what always happens. You know, one team is going to be really incompetent. And, yeah, you can score a lot off them. Like, this is still a fantastic score. Like, this is, like, your average score that you get in a full game. Like, around 1,200. 1,200 is, like, kind of the normal. If you're just banging on a... If you're having a great air game, you're going to get 1,200 points. Anything else is kind of, like... pretty spectacular. I think the highest score I got before this game was like 1,800, which is again pretty good. If you look at most air players, I would say they are between 12 and 1,500 score. If you look at their maximum score, I don't know. I don't know who else got 2K. Oh yeah, this is why you don't fly over spawns, guys. Jeez. Oh, so painful. I lose all my good choppers. But I'm going to go kill this Artie. Killing Artie is, like, Artie players are, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to I'm just going to saturate them with artillery. Especially this blob of inf. Like, this is going to be juicy. If I can just land one shell on this blob of inf. Oh, yeah. Just deletes him. Can I get delete these guys? Oh, please. Oh, please. Oh, I winged him. I winged him. Let's one more. Oh, yeah, they're fucked. They're fucked. Yeah, these guys are just getting boogalooed. And yeah, 1,500. And then this is where I realize, okay, I can do it. I can do it. Like, we're not even going to kill him fast enough. 1,500 at 7, with 13, or like with 7 minutes to go is doable. Is definitely doable. That's the other reason why you want to drop a nuke early. So I would actually suggest, like, get your ADTA ASAP and crack that nuke off at 12:30. And just hope to God your team doesn't kill him, because you can really you could get another nuke later. And yeah, these guys are just sitting on the point repairing each other. Like, oh, it's so disgusting. And Spirit Gun just cannot control them. This map is really I don't even know what's the most important role on this. I guess, like, support. Like, you need a guy who's generating. Like, look at Yavoy. Look at his score generation. Or I guess, like, yeah, Real Armor with the repair whoring has generated the most score. Yeah, they're kicking the Artie noob. Look at this. Oh my God, the medium Artie spam. And I'm just gonna drop it. I'm gonna deal with that. Oh yeah, and there's General X's nuke. He's hiding in the hole. Look at what. devious. So devious in that little hole. And I'm just sitting here spawn raping. And I realize, like, okay, we're really scoring good. But, okay, this is why you want to, like, you guys know I'm going to get the 2K because I'm, like, jerking myself off so hard. But you guys got to see the end of this game. So, like, stick around to the end of this game because it is actually pretty funny. And I think it's indicative of, like, how bad our team is. And also, like, this is one of the most volatile maps in the game. Oh, does Ya voice? Oh, he dies. No. It's that, like, it's very, very volatile in that, like, it could change so quickly. Just the nukes just change everything. Like, look, we were killing them. Like, I thought the game was going to be over. Oh, again, like, why are these guys running backwards? Like, are they so used to be spawn raping? They're not, like, they're not going to run forwards, like, where you're supposed to. Like, I'm so in Small Island's head that he's going to go and, like, put all his guys to defend the rear. Oh, my God. And it's basically a 7v7 because this guy is so fucking useless. And this guy's also useless, but, like, this guy is next level useless. And, yeah, like, that's just the way it is. So I would say the teams are fair, and we're just getting relentlessly nuked now. It's not good. It's not looking good. And, like, I'm still getting fed a lot of TA, and I'm just gonna hammer them with Artie. That's my path to 2K. Like, look, I got 1800, 4 minutes left. General X is just yeeting tanks, and I see this, like, this Artieable. Look, I'm just gonna drop more Artie on it. Like, it's soft targets, man. If you see a cluster of soft targets, just drop on that shit. And now what we should have done, like, I should have spent some TA clustering this and grabbing that. Like, they're really, like, look at them. Like, they're really, like, General X knows what to do to win. They're decapping this. They're dropping this. Finally, Small Island pushes the AA where he's supposed to go. And again, he snipes my scout. That motherfucker. Can I kill him? Yeah, I get him. But fuck. He's good at sniping scouts, and they're going to get the comeback. And boom. Killing those units and those arties got me 2K with 3 minutes to spare. And I'm thinking, good. God bless him. And I'm going to start giving TA to the team because I've achieved my my objective. Oh, man. And, like, that's a dirty heavy arty. But, yeah, these nukes are a little late. And he needs to thank, I need to thank General X. I don't know, like, General X was playing pretty good. Oh my God, we're nuking that too. Oh, what a fucking stupid nuke. These are going to be dirty though. Oh. That's a nice triple. And I got killed by a Clarkville air bomb. Classic. Yeah, and those triples, like, saving for a triple, that's what Elian did for his 2K. I would agree, like, that also works. But yeah, it's not a game. Those weren't game-winning nukes. Like, we needed drops to follow that up, and, like, I think me, like, eating up all the TA, extra TA, and, like, using it for just basic ass arty barrages do not help the team. Oh, but the score, the 2K score. Like, I've achieved the pinnacle of Wick now. Like, I have nothing else to do, nothing else to prove. I think I'll, like, go and smurf a little bit now. I'll make some new offensive smurf. And also now, like, guys, if you want to get 2K score, let me know. Like, any role. If you're like, Ponter, I want to get 2K on armor. I want to get 2K on inf. I want to get 2K on air. Let me know and I'll fucking feed you, man. Like, anybody, even especially gut player, but a gut player is so, like, evolved. He doesn't give a shit, I think. But if he wants that, like, I'll do that for anybody now. Like, I'm feeling generous. I got 2K on every role. I'm the ultimate pub star. You know, I've achieved a transcendence. And this is genius stuff, man. Like, decapping, dropping the heavy airstrike. Like, General X knows how to win games. I'll say that. Like, he knows, he like knows how to vary. Like, he's one of those guys who if you feed them TA, they're gonna do the right thing. which in these situations, like, you can't just drop like meaningless heavy RD barrages like me. Like, you gotta drop drops in the right places. You gotta run. Like, yeah, he's running for the decap. Like, he knows. Like, oh, it's so satisfying to see players do that. You know, oh man, that guy just got nuked. Yeah, these are a little late, guys. And yeah, we lost, even though like we were dunking on them the whole game. Like, and we could have put them down. We could have put them down like 10 minutes in. I'm thankful that we didn't. But yeah, the 2K game with the loss, maybe that's a little. And I didn't even get the highest score. Those triple nukes from Real Armor were really good. And General X was just getting. I think he was getting fed TA. I'm assuming. But yeah, that's a 2K air game. Thank you, good player. Thank you, stupid team. Thank you, stupid own team. And thank you, everybody. Look at that enemy damage. That was just. See, like, you know, I was getting fed there. So yeah, that's a non-serious pub game. But thanks, guys, for watching, and I'm gonna go celebrate.